Yeah, might as well get an Indian Pale Ale while we're out here. At least get that out of the deal. All right. As we travel just north of Bombay. We're gonna. Okay, I was wondering if we were gonna land in Karachi and then take a train or what. Oh, taking a drive to Kanawha. Chapter 6: The Eye of the Tiger.
Looks like the road ends here. This village is supposed to be the last settlement. Other than that, there's nothing but thick jungle in every direction. The commander of the local troops led me this far. But now I need to quiz a local about the temple. I have no idea where it is. Hello? Hello? Jesus, where is everyone? Looks like this place was abandoned pretty recently. Hello? Is anybody there? The Nazis can't have been here already. Can they? Damn
Probably.
it. I'll
Probably.
have to find the temple on my own.
Bloodstains and all that stuff.
Feathers, blood. It's clear what happened here. Some huge winged monster had a nosebleed. Or a chicken got eaten. One of the two.
Yeah, chicken feathers, so probably that.
A man can never have enough feathers.
Also, there is a cat under there? Hello, cats? Hello, cats.
What is that? It's a small goat.
Oh, it's a goat.
It appears to be hiding underneath the hut. Well, no, it's definitely hiding underneath the hut. I can see it from here.
Also have a clay jug and a basket. Broken clay jug at that. Okay, so then the fire pits.
Not much going on.
And a bamboo pole. With the large
Take
tree.
that cloth with me too.
So a large tree.
I loved climbing trees when I was a boy. The taller, the better. Nowadays, I tend to only do it when I have to. Like when I'm being chased. Or when I'm bored.
Well, if we're going to get chased by a tiger, then I guess it's nice that there's a large tree here. Bundle of reeds. Okay. So I'm guessing we want to create a fire for some reason? Maybe to lure the goat out?
An empty, tattered basket. Oh no, I stand corrected. There are some stones in here. Fantastic.
Okay. Yeah, that would be to create a fire then, right?
An old, tattered cloth. A hollow bamboo pole. Are these things just following me around? The jug's broken, but I could still use it as a container.
Okay.
I'm sure the chicken that...
I'm wondering what... So, smooth stones... Put this in the fire pit. Put the reeds in the fire pits.
They should go up nicely.
Yeah. And then use the reeds on the fire pit. Use this on the smooth stones? No? Cloth? No. Chicken feathers are not going to work either. I can't use the bamboo pole on those, huh? That's a bit strange. What else? What else do I have I can use here? Pot shards. Okay. All right. Do I have to fix the broken pot? Is that what is that what it's going to be? Is that what you're asking me for?
It's dried up in the heat.
I'm going to put the pot shards in the broken
The
baskets.
basket's already broken, so I might as well finish cutting it up. I've dismantled
Oh.
the entire thing. All that's left are these thin sticks of wood and the hemp stitching.
Alright, thin wooden sticks. Not quite. Smooth stones. I feel like we're almost there at making a fire. Perhaps. But it's not with these. That's for sure. So the stitching, can I just throw that up the large? No. Still looking for something here. I assume I gotta draw that goat out or something like that. So I can use the pot shards on the thin wooden sticks.
I can tie one of the pottery shards to one of the sticks.
Ah, an arrowhead. Okay. So then, can I... So use that on the bamboo
I could
pole.
make myself a blowgun. But I doubt this dart will fly straight, and even if by some chance it did manage to hit something, that something would probably, somehow, end up being me.
So that's what the feathers are for, right? To put that
Great.
on
I'll
there.
use a few fibers from the hemp cord to make fletching for the dart.
There we go. So now the dart should fly straight. But I'm guessing we're gonna need just a plain old dart's not gonna cut it
I
probably.
could probably manufacture an operational blowgun. The dart looks like it'll fly straight, but I'm missing one little thing.
Yeah, probably poison of some sort. So that's probably what we would make on that one. Is there a way to leave the area here? Or something? Yeah, leave
I'll
village.
just take a short wander into the jungle. Maybe the villagers are out foraging, or whatever it is villagers do.
Hey, you there! Where do you think you are going?
Christ! You frightened the life out of me! What the hell are you doing hiding in there?
Get away from the edge of the jungle. Come here!
What's wrong?
Don't ask, just do what I say.
Have I done something wrong? Sorry, I didn't mean to sneak around. I just wasn't sure where everyone had got to.
There's a man-eater about.
A what?
Doesn't anything strike you as strange around here?
Well, yes.
He came into the village last night while we were sleeping.
Who?
The man-eater. Listen to me. The beast is still out there. I can feel it in my bones.
And you're the only survivor?
No, during these months, only women, children, and old people live in the village. The young men work on the tea plantations. When he came, there was no one here to protect us. Those who could walk packed their things and left this morning.
What sort of animal are we talking about here? I'm, something of an expert.
Giant cat?
Tiger, what else?
Oh, tiger. Yeah.
It was no normal tiger, it was a man-eater. Tigers normally avoid settlements. They hunt in the jungle. But now and again, a few of the particularly hungry ones stray into the villages. I remember the old stories from my childhood. When a man-eater has picked out a village, he stalks it for days until he can strike again.
When you put it like that, it does sound kind of scary. But I have a very important task. And I'm looking for someone who can help me.
What brings you here, stranger?
I'm looking for an old monastery. Or a temple. Do you know anywhere around here that fits the description?
As a matter of fact, there is an old temple nearby.
Great. How do I get there? Could you show me?
You may have no instinct for survival, stranger, but I wish to retain what is left of my life. I cannot leave the village until the man-eater is dealt with.
Of course.
Tell you what. I'll have a look around and think of something. If I deal with the tiger, will you lead me to the temple?
Take my word for it, stranger.
Great. It's a deal.
Be careful out there.
Okay, so can I leave now?
All this military training, and now I realize I never learned how to coax a goat out of hiding. Bah! Bah! Damn. It's gone further underneath the hut.
Okay. I ended up just scaring it. That's all.
There's thick jungle in every direction, save for a small trail leading southwest. I'll follow the path leading out of the village so I don't get lost. Let's see where it leads to. What is that sound? Christ, there really is a tiger out there. I never knew they sounded like that. Thinking about it, I'm not a vet, but this guy might be injured. No doubt he'd still eat me given half a chance. I should stay out of his way.
Alright, so I just clicked on the unknown destination and found this with a plane wreckage and stuff.
I've seen a worryingly large number of plane wrecks in the last week. At least this one wasn't my fault. As far as I know, the tiger's still back there. That includes...
Okay, mushrooms?
I don't know anything about mushrooms, but that's no reason not to pick them. If they taste foul, I can just throw them away.
Or, you know, if they're just poisonous, you will never taste anything ever again. Herbs? Herbs, man. There we go. Got some herb going. And there's a tiger over there who doesn't look too happy.
That's the man-eating tiger I'm supposed to be dealing with. It sounds like it's in pain.
Yeah, it certainly does. Plain and then vine.
It's pretty thick. I can't just pull it down.
Before I make a stew out of them, I should probably ask an expert if they're even edible.
Yeah, get those herbs there. I don't know if there's anything else I can do.
I've seen a worryingly
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I can do here.
leeches, dysentery, mud. Not very enticing.
Alright, I guess we'll have to go back to the path for now. And back to the village, and we'll talk to this guy about these herbs.
Hello?
I assume he'll have some inputs.
Yes? Any luck in hunting?
Found these strange mushrooms in the jungle. Are they
I
edible?
found these mushrooms in the jungle. Are they edible?
I would only eat them if you have sleeping problems. These mushrooms contain a natural sedative. We use them to treat minor injuries. But I have heard of a Brahmin who performs operations on injured animals and sedates them with the poison from these mushrooms during the operations.
Interesting. So you just chuck them down the creature's throat?
No, the sedative must get into the bloodstream. The mushrooms are cooked and the juice that escapes is then injected. It requires a bit of experience to get the dosage right. Too much of the stuff could knock out a huge water buffalo, never mind a small pet.
No problem. Caution is my middle name.
Alright, and yes, I saw the tiger. He was not happy-chappy.
Yes, I saw the tiger. You're right. He's still lurking about.
Told you so.
I think I know why it came into the village last night as well. He looks injured. He's out in the swamp making sad noises. Would that explain why he's acting so aggressively?
Quite possibly. But regardless, I am staying in my hut. And don't go getting any wild ideas yourself.
But I promised to help.
As you please. Is there anything else?
Just wanted to try and quell your fears about the tiger,
Is there
kid.
any chance I can convince you to come out for just 10 minutes? The tiger's out in the swamps. I don't think he really poses a threat.
I forgot I was the tourist and you were the local. Believe me, it poses a threat.
All right, all right. I'm on it.
Even in India,
I'll see
they're
what I can do.
cynical.
Good luck.
Jeez. Okay, so I guess I could put these herbs.
Spicy odor. Might actually taste good.
All right, so can I use these on Okay, I guess I just put these in the broken clay jug. How about these? No? Just a jug of mushrooms. Okay, alright, well, we'll just put that on the burning fire pits, and we'll get the juices out of it.
If the old guy is telling the truth, I can boil these mushrooms into some kind of natural sedative. That was quick. There's a dark sap oozing out.
Okay, so then put that on the darts. Yes, no, no, okay. Cloth. Put it on the cloth.
Let's get this off the fire without burning my hands.
Alright, now we have a drug of tranquilizer. I can use that on the small darts.
Dip the tip in the homemade tranquilizer.
Okay. Do I have to use the herbs or anything for anything? Probably not right now.
A pleasant
spicy odor. Can these go with any of this stuff? No. Alright. Just making sure here. Everything's good. So I can use this now with the bamboo
Voila.
pole.
A perfect tranquilizer.
Awesome. So, question is now, do I use it on the tiger or do I use it on the goats? I guess we'll leave the village and try to use it on the tiger. Tiger swamp. Alright, use this on the tiger.
Should put the tiger out of action for a while. I've not exactly got the best shot, though. I could hide behind this tree and lure him over. But if he doesn't cross the water, he'll be on the opposite side of the tree to me. And if he comes to the shore, he'll round the trunk and wind up about 3 feet from my nose. If the sedative doesn't work, I'll have about 500 pounds of furry death on my hands. I'll have to lead him somewhere else and set up a distraction so he doesn't, eat me or anything. I might give this a bit more thought.
Okay, so I gotta lure him with the goat. Which means I gotta get this string probably around the goat to get him out of there. So can I do that? No. Can I lure the goat out? Oh, with the herbs. Yes, I can.
He looks hungry. Goats eat green things, don't they? Okay, little guy. Fancy an adventure?
Alright, so now I got the goat. Are we actually carrying the goat? So I put the stitching around the goat.
I'll tie a piece of the cord around the goat's neck, so it doesn't run off before I'm done with it.
Excellent. Alrighty then. So now I can leash the goat to the tree, or do I actually have to draw the tiger over first? Right? So go down this way. Go to the swamp. We'll do this with the tiger.
Hungry. What am I saying? I couldn't do that to my only friend. Borrowing from the gods, teasing sheep, stealing just about anything I can lay my hands on. Fine. But I am not going to feed this goat to a tiger. Now, bait, that's an entirely different issue. Might be I can use him as some kind of decoy.
So I guess I don't use him here. I just use him back in the village, which kind of makes sense. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to lure him there first, but I can just tie him up to this. I can just tie him up to this tree, right? Probably.
I'll tie him up here. I hope this works. Meh. Don't worry, you're not bait. You're just a distraction.
Alright, let's see if we can get this tiger's attention, shall we?
Okay, preparations are in place. I'll lure the tiger into the village, then hide behind the tree in the square. While the tiger's busy with the goat, I should have just enough time to hit him with the dart. Let's hope the sedative works. For my sake, as well as the goat's.
he's stalking around. The goat is very, very
To
upset.
fight a sheep. I'm hardly about to wrestle a tiger.
Yeah, let's use this on the tiger.
One shot at this. Concentrate.
Well, that was very fast working, wasn't it?
Have you shot it?
No, I've just sedated it.
Sedated? And what happens when it wakes up?
Look, he's injured. There's a nail stuck in his front paw.
Ah, you are correct. He has obviously fallen into a trap.
You set up traps to piss these guys off.
No. Many farmers in this area protect their fields and plantations from all sorts of animals with spiked traps such as these. If a tiger gets injured by such a trap, it cannot hunt in its usual way.
And it gets angry.
It begins to look for easier prey.
Chickens, goats, people.
Exactly.
Okay, let's pull the nail out. Then we can take him out into the jungle and hopefully he'll wake up and wander back to his natural habitat.
This could work. I extend my thanks and the thanks of the entire village to you, stranger.
You know, thanks are great and all, but don't forget our deal. Let me take a look at this guy's foot. You find something we can use to move him.
Okay. I'll fetch a cart, and we can take it to the other side of the valley.
2 hours later, dragging this dead
Okay,
weight
we're
away.
done.
Then I will lead you to the old temple, as promised. Follow me. This is it.
Here? But I don't see a temple.
Behind me in the lagoon.
What do you mean, in the lagoon?
According to records, there was a narrow valley here in which a temple stood until a few hundred years ago. One day, after a heavy storm, the valley was flooded along with the temple. Since this day, everything that remains of the temple is under the surface of the water. Only this statue standing on the roof of the temple bears witness to what lies beneath.
Do you think anything's still intact down there?
I cannot swim, how would I know?
Okay. Well, thanks for your help.
It was
Very-
no problem, stranger.
very practical
I better
guy.
make my way to the next village to tell the women that the tiger is no longer a danger. Would you care to accompany me?
Women, you say? No,
Keep it
no,
in
I
your
really ought
pants,
to get
dude.
back to
Keep it in
saving
your
the
pants.
world. Thank you, though.
As you wish. Good luck.
I usually need it.
All right. Well, so I guess we got to uncover this temple somehow, or at least swim for it, whatever the case may be. Lagoon.
My guide said this lagoon was formed a few centuries ago, when a storm tide flooded the valley here.
Probably from that waterfall back there. All right. So statue.
This statue is all that's left to be seen of the temple. The rest disappeared underwater when the lagoon formed.
All right. So should I fill up this jug? I feel like this jug needs to be filled with water for some reason. I don't know why I feel that way.
Fill it with water.
Yeah. I don't know why I feel it that way, but it's so far in the game, every vessel that could carry water has carried water, so let's just go with that.
Perhaps some of the temple's still intact. I've got to check it out. At least the water's nice and warm.
Oh, that's good. It's good for your comfort, anyway.
You know, it all started innocently enough. Flies. Nothing dangerous about flies. Then there was the cat. Then the sheep. The tiger. Now sharks. Bloody sharks. I'd
Yep.
better steer clear of him. At
Yep,
least the
of
temple
course.
looks intact. I'd better head back to the shore before he spots me. Okay. I have to get rid of that shark if I'm going to reach the temple.